Hi, welcome to Gemstonetarot, and this is your weekend tarot reading for May the 6th and 7th, 2017. I'm doing all 12 astrological signs. I'm kind of going to intuitively choose cards for each astrological sign as I go along, probably 3 cards. And then I also have Wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle cards. I think I'm going to pull one of those for each astrological sign. They are new, they actually arrived in the post this morning. Who doesn't like to hear a parcel plop on the mat? So I don't know them very well, but I just have a really good feeling that I really should be using them for my tarot readings today, so I'm going to go with that. So I'm also using the Mythic Tarot. Never mind, can't find the packet for that, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to start with Aries. I will attempt to timestamp this so that when you're watching the playback, you can find your own sign. I know I said that for the last one, but I was so busy I never actually got the chance to do it. So let's have a look for you, Aries, for this weekend. Ooh, okay. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the Strength card in the middle. Nice. We've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you might be feeling the urge to be a bit spendy, Aries, this weekend. You could be feeling like splurging a bit on credit, you know, on money you don't quite have. The Four of Pentacles, when it's in the upright, this is a card that generally means hanging on to your money. When it's in the reverse, it kind of reminds me of money just like falling out of your pockets, credit cards, you know, when you give it to the cash person and you think, oh my God, is it going to catch fire in the machine? Yeah, it's a bit like that, or you're kind of praying, please go through. Maybe see if you can go to some thrift shops so you can still have the kind of thrill of spending but not actually lose so much money, Aries. Because you do have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. This is the card of sort of banking, finances, more long-term investment. It's like a little lesson about money and a big lesson about money. The Strength card comes up often as well, Aries, when not only do you want to conquer the line, as it were, but you kind of need to also conquer yourself. So this for you this weekend is about self-control. Self-control around money in particular. Now, I am going to pull one of these Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for you, Aries, as well. These are gorgeous cards. They're by Colette Baron Reid. And they've got gold sides. Okay, Aries, let's have a look what you've got. Wow, okay, this is cool. You've got the Hawk Prince. Look at that card. Wow. Spirit communication and paying attention. Now, I'm going to just look it up quickly in the book because these are brand new cards that I've got today. Now you've got it in the upright. This is good news. Flying into your life to alert you a message is coming to help you manifest your destiny. We like that. Expect a phone call, a letter, an email, or a conversation that lets you know the next step to take towards your greatest good. Or to tell you you've arrived at an important stage along your path. Spirit communication, paying attention. The Hawk Prince is also the ally for spirit communication. Pay attention when you think you hear something important pop out on the radio, the TV, if you overhear it from someone while you're in the shop trying to buy that pair of skinny jeans on your credit card. Stay open, expect spirit to show you the way to your prosperity in all aspects of your life. Hi, Christine. That's not a bad card, actually, Aries. I like that. I'm going to draw you a little love card. Chuck Spezzano. Little love card for Aries. So it seems like staying away from the material, Aries. Staying away from staying away from shops. If you can stay away from the town and just spend a bit of time in the country, listening to the trees, hi Barbara, and also to the spirits, and also to your dreams. Could be quite a dreamy weekend. Might be a really good time for you, Aries, to go to the beach, go hiking, go natural. Now, what about love for you? Oh, yes. This one's popping. Ooh. Rules. This is a card about, again, ditching the rule book when it comes to love. If you're single, Aries, and you have a particular kind of person, you have a list of all the attributes of someone that you're looking for. If you're doing like online dating this weekend, maybe experiment with having a little flirt with some people who are nothing like the kind that you would normally be with. Hi, Susie. So go online and perhaps try different people. Try going with people, if you always like men with like dark hair or women with blonde hair or whatever it is, try someone a bit out of your comfort zone. You could be surprised. Or if you're partnered, relax one of your rules. If one of your standards is causing rows in the relationship, just experiment with relaxing it. World Naked Gardening Day. Thanks, Susan. Hi, Susan. On the 6th, that's tomorrow. World Naked Gardening Day, people. Now, that's for all 12 astrological signs, World Naked Gardening Day. We're all up for that. My garden is very overlooked. I'm not going to go down the lady garden route here. It's calling to me, but I'm not going to follow it. Oh, it would be chilly here as well. Right, thank you, Aries. I'm now going on to Taurus. I so want to go down the lady garden path. Cold here in Exeter as well. Excuse me. Right. Taurus. Lovely, lovely Taurus. Let's have a look for you. Oh, wow. California. I'd love to go to California. Okay, Taurus. Choosing 3 cards from the Mythic Tarot for Taurus. Wow, okay. Taurus, what have you been up to? I may well cough. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, Taurus, for you. Okay, but then also the 3 of Swords. Could be quite a weekend for you, but actually, Taurus, I love seeing this card in the reverse. We like it in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse is like the swords dropping out of the heart that have been piercing it and causing the pain. It's an opportunity for healing. It's like you can't really heal until the object that's impaling you is taken out. Now you also have the Magician. Hi! Can I just say, quick message, don't be phoning him. The Magician, Taurus. Lovely card. Major Arcana. With the Magician, you have the Pentacle, the Cup, the Sword and the Wand all at your disposal. You can make use of any of this alchemy yourself. It's also in the upright, Taurus. So you have the opportunity to craft your own existence this weekend. I've done quite an exciting sort of 5-minute guided meditation for myself in my own head, not recorded on YouTube, for the Magician, where you meet the Magician at the crossroads and you choose one of these articles to work with, either the Sword, the Pentacle, the Wand or the Cup, and you speak to the Magician. And if you do have a problem in love, in finance or whatever it is in your life, Taurus, you ask his opinion. You don't ask him what to do, you just ask him, what do you need to know about it? And then take one of these 4 pieces and work with it. See what you do, see what happens. It's a really interesting meditation. Now some Taurians, and I know this anyway from private readings I've done for lots of Taurians recently, the Three of Swords, there has been some backstabbing, there has been some betrayal. For some of you, it was with somebody that you were wanting to set up home with, or at least expand that Two of Pentacles, which is the material, more into the three. This is sort of setting down roots with somebody, more establishing something that then faltered because there was obstacles. It could also be at work, Taurus. It could be at work or in business. If it's to do with work, there's been some gossip, but it's more than gossip. It's like real betrayal from colleagues that has led to great hurt for you, Taurus, and also made you either want to leave your job or go off sick from your job, or just consider not going into your job. Remember also for that, either love or work, Taurus, you have the Magician. You do have the power at the moment. We've just had that new moon in Taurus as well, which should have given you a bit of a lift. Let's choose the wisdom of the hidden realms for you. Hello, beautiful disaster. Okay, that's interesting. So you have the winged wise ones. Okay, this is the winged wise ones for Taurus. Now this one's in the reverse. This card, they actually do reversals with this pack. This pack literally arrived today, so I am using the book because I am still learning them. But I know they're really, really important for people to hear today. Okay, this one's just got the upright. Good. So you've got the winged wise one, Taurus. Always allies and never challengers. Yay. The winged wise ones represent the aid of all the angels just for you. When you enter their realm, know your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. Nice, Taurus. This also represents divine intervention, the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. And you have the Magician. And also to heal and transform a heartache, I think, or a betrayal in love or in work, Taurus. Have faith, whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. These are translated within you as inspired thoughts, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who've come to help you soar. I love that card for you, Taurus. It really slots in with the Magician. You have been enduring some really hard times, but this is a time profound healing can start for you. I'm pleased, Taurus. I know you've had a rough ride. Hi, Glitter Sunflower. Ooh. Oh, well, that one's popped out on its own. Gemini. Lovely, lovely Geminis. Now then, let's have a look for you. Just one more shuffle, I think. Ooh, yes. This one. Oh, wow, okay. Gemini, you've got some cards just jumping out all on their own. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. You've got the King of Pentacles, High Priestess in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Gemini, some of you are in a love triangle, really getting that loud and clear. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is a couple. I don't know if it's you and someone else, or someone else who's a couple but you're involved as a third party. Some of you could be seeing someone who is attached or having some kind of clandestine affair or something. That's just in the love side of things, because we have the High Priestess here in reverse. It's indicating to me some kind of secrets below the surface. And also the Page of Wands. which is someone who is rushing in, quite passionate, quite, he could literally sweep you off your feet. But he's in the reverse, and it's kind of somebody I feel who's kind of run at you at speed and then kind of backed off, and then run at you at speed and then kind of backed off. I feel like you may be feeling a bit knocked about, a bit kind of, there's somebody that you really have strong feelings for, but yeah, maybe they're attached to somebody else. For some of you, if it's to do with work, I feel that you are maybe caught between a management structure, that you're getting it from one side and the other. So if you've got quite a domineering boss, I'm getting, but also you may have another sort of sub-manager and you're somewhere in between the two. If that's the case, I wouldn't do too much about it just yet, Gemini, because this High Priestess is showing that there are secrets, there are things that you don't know. And also the Page of Wands is warning against rushing into anything. Definitely a time just to take stock. But there are definitely, in love or in work, there are definitely secrets. I'm choosing one, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, for you, Gemini. Ooh, these are cool. The Eyes of Beauty. Lovely. This is positive expectations and clarity is coming. Yes. Sorry for using the book, people. I'm learning these cards. I just got them today. And I know they're supposed to be used today. When the Eyes of Beauty show up as your ally, they require you to examine your perceptions. Do you see the world as perfect and beautiful? This is all about how you perceive the world, Gemini. Can you retrace your steps from the past and see the perfection in the reality that is now created? Even, Gemini, the past that you haven't enjoyed, even the painful things, even the challenges, are all part of a perfect divine timing, really. Truly, perception is everything. A glass half empty is the same as a glass half full, yet so different according to how it's perceived. The Eyes of Beauty remind you, if you move forward with conviction, all is well and always will be. You will see true prosperity as a result. Expect to see beauty and you will attract your highest good. We love that, Gemini. Let me get you a love card. Ooh, this is it. Trap for your love cards. Some of you are definitely caught in a third-party relationship. You are the third party, or there is a third party. You're in a situation that is involving other people, Gemini. Don't fall into this trap. This can be a trap for you. Look outside the box. See with the eyes of beauty. Especially about your own romantic past. Don't get caught in the trap of thinking that's all you deserve. Very interesting cards for you recently, Gemini. So I just realised that yesterday I think I did my whole tarot reading with a pile of underwear on the bed. I finished the video and I went over and thought, oh my god, it's actually a pile of pants. But they were black, so I hope that nobody noticed. I noticed, but not during the reading. I really must become tidier. Cancer. Let's have a look for you. This is for this weekend, 6th and 7th. Susan Ball has told us that the 6th is National Naked Gardening Day. I feel we could all do with some naked gardening. Actually, I'm not very good at gardening when I've even got my clothes on. Maybe the nakedness would give it the twist that I need. Cancer. Interesting cards. Page of Pentacles. The World, Major Arcana in the middle. Lovely card. Love that card. And you also, the Page of Wands in the reverse. This is quite a clear message to me, Cancer. Page of Pentacles, this young lad, is a very patient person. He's got his pentacle. He's into planting the crops and being able to wait until they've grown. It's about impatience. I feel, Cancer, that you are impatient for something to begin. You have the World. Now, everyone is always telling me what this is called. It's like, oh, you're a boss, isn't it, or something. The snake that's eating itself. This is the eternity, symbol for eternity. And you have the wand, you have the sword, the pentacle, and the cup. You have all the elements. The world is in the right way. Divine timing is working in your favour, Cancer. But that doesn't mean push it if you're feeling impatient. See if you can sit back and let it come to you. Again, you've got the Prince of Wands, Page of Wands. You've got the Page of Wands in reverse. This guy in the myth dashed across so quickly that his twin sister was on the back of the ram and she fell off and fell into the Hellespont and died. She drowned. And it was a warning from the gods not to rush. So don't rush, Cancer. Whatever it is you're wanting, it could be to do with work, it could be to do with love, but whatever it is you're wanting, don't rush it. Be patient. Divine timing is definitely at work. And I can't remember who. A Course in Miracles. I was reading A Course in Miracles, and the person who wrote that was saying, just when you think nothing is happening, that is when everything is happening. And that's for you, Cancer. Now, let me choose a Wisdom of the Hidden Realm for you. Oh, it's that one. These are my new cards that plopped on the mat today. New cards. So chuffed. Oh, yes. Flow, letting go, and natural movement, the River Queen. Now, this one is in the reverse for you, Cancer. Hi, Deborah. Let's have a look. 36 of my new, spanking new cards. Yeah, here we go, Cancer. Turbulent waters and rapids to cross are directly ahead. You have no boat to navigate, it's just you in the water going wherever it takes you. That said, although the River Queen is your challenger, she has no intention of letting you go under. Even when there's a waterfall ahead, there is no reason to fear. The River Queen will help you over it so you can splash down again into the gentle waters of the river below, flowing with renewed purpose to the sea. Be fearless, go with the current. This is an adventure. Now this really goes with your other cards, Cancer. Don't push it. Be patient, but go with the flow at the same time because look, you're on the eternal wheel. It's in the upright. All is well. Quick love card for you, Cancer. I wonder if we're going to get a naked gardening love card. Ooh, yes, this goes with you. Disillusionment. Some of you, can you see this guy is painted up as a prince on the painting, but she's peeking behind the canvas and he's just a skinny mini in shorts. Yeah, ain't it always the way? So some of you have had some disillusionment from thinking somebody was something that they're not. This is in the love department. Some of you had built somebody up on a bit of a pedestal and then you've peeked behind the canvas and this is who they are. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're not for you. It doesn't mean they don't have great qualities. It just means that whatever you had in your mind as what you wanted, they're not quite fitting the picture. They may still have potential, Cancer. That's the message that I'm getting. But again, it's an adventure. Love's an adventure. Go with the flow. Don't be impatient. Don't try and push it. Okay, on to Leo. Love those cards. They shuffle really nicely as well. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Colette Baron Reed. I don't know who she is, but she does a good set of cards. Right, Leo. Leo of the Lionheart. Lovely, big, dramatic Leo. Loads of my Leo friends are into singing, dancing and being on the stage and kind of public speaking. They're good at dramatics. I don't mean dramatics bad, I mean dramatics professional. Yes. Right then, Leo. Ooh, interesting. Okay, Eight of Swords. Some of you are in a self-imposed prison. This card, I don't know if you can see it from here, but the swords don't actually go all the way around the person. They just go around the front of the person. And if they could actually look behind them, they could see that they could walk away. The Eight of Swords is kind of a mental prison. It's a prison slightly of your own making. Some of it exists outside of you and some of it is in your head. When it's the 8, it's reached a kind of a stable number. But when it comes to swords, that's not always so positive because it kind of means that you've almost fenced yourself in. Now you also have the Magician card. This is a card that you can change things in your own magical way. You do have the ability, literally, as you know, like turning water into wine. This is the alchemist. He's pointing up, as above, so below, and he has every element. He's got the sword, he's got the cup, he's got the pentacle, he's got the wand, and he knows how to manifest. This is really important for you, Leo, because actually you also have the Six of Wands, and this is the card of celebration and victory. This is, if this was Monopoly, it's get out of jail free, which is great. This is get out of jail free. I like this for you. This is a nice reading, actually. I'm going to have a sneaky love card because I think for some of you it's a love situation. For some of you, this is a work situation as well. You perceive that you're trapped here, but you're not half as trapped as you think. Really work with that Magician card. Ooh. Feel weird about that love card. Let's have a look. Okay, not so bad. Some of you have got very high expectations, or someone else has got too high expectations of you. For some of you, if you're single, your expectations of somebody or your list is maybe about 10 foot long and needs to be a bit more realistic. For some of you, you're feeling trapped in the single life as well, but that is going to change. Could be an Aquarius as well with the Magician. That's just my own personal take. Some of you, yeah, it may just be time to scale down those expectations in love. Not everybody's perfect. Most people aren't even half perfect. We're all very human. And some of you have got far too high expectations of yourself. Yes, Glitter, that's the revenge one, isn't it? I love that one. Ooh. God, there's so many different cards I wanted to take for you with this. Ooh. Ooh, Leo. You've got the Horse King in the reverse. Assistance and control. A dark and a dark and brooding gentleman there with a really gorgeous horse. Now that's in the reverse. Let's have a look. I love these cards. Let me know what you think of these cards. So for you, Leo, that's interesting because it goes with the high expectations of yourself. The Horse King wants to know why you think you can do everything by yourself. Keeping control of everything around you is counterproductive and exhausting. You might lose an opportunity if you're going to be stubborn. Horse King is patient and will wait for you to come to your senses and accept the help you need. You won't be able to reach your goal otherwise. Yet the Horse King says that all it takes is a decision to jump on his back, ask for help, and graciously allow yourself to be carried to your destination. Wouldn't that be lovely? Let go of control and amazing things can happen for you. That's nice. That is control. You're being controlled, thinking that you're trapped in this prison. You're not. You have the Six of Wands. This is the Victory card. And also you have the Magician. That is a very powerful major arcana card, Leo. But don't... fear can sometimes make you try and control everything. You don't need to. Nice cards, Leo. Okay, Virgo. Let's just shuffle these up a bit more. I was going to say the cards aren't dropping on the floor, but that might jinx everything. Seem to have quite a firm grip on it. This is more of a nighttime reading though. Then if you notice, it's a bit of a lower vibe because here it's dark outside and I've got my lamp going. It's quite nice doing a nighttime reading. It's a bit calmer. Okay, let's have Virgo. Ooh. I really want that card for you though. Okay, I'm going to have to do 4 because I want that one too. There was a card beckoning. Ooh, Virgo. Woo. Wow. Wow. Okay. Crumbs, Virgo. Straight off the bat, we have the Death card. Transformation, something changing for you. And nice as well in the upright, you're not resisting it too much. You have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, so some of you did have a wish, possibly to do with love, and you've managed to either change it, get rid of it, or become more realistic, which is a very positive thing for you. It may be that you were really hankering after somebody or something, and you've realised that it isn't really for you, which is cool, because the next card you have is the World. This again, very powerful major arcana card. This is the World in the upright, everything going for you, Virgo. Divine timing, working with you, working with every one of these elements in every area of your life. I love this. This is nice. It's your willingness to accept this change that leads to this. It's your willingness to accept the universe nudging you to release something, to give something up. Now also underpinning that, the card that popped out here, we got the Seven of Pentacles. And I really like this card because this is realistic and this is a very Virgo card. This is using your very Virgo skills to really build something from the bottom up. It's the opposite of this Nine of Cups, which is like an empty wish or a fantasy. That fantasy is no longer coming, but you're okay with that. You're going to accept that with the Death card, and it's going to bring you the World. I really like that for you, Virgo. Let's have a love card. Ooh. Again. Gosh, there's so many of these cards. Some of you have been trapped. Some of you have been caught in a trap, Virgo, for a long time. And the trap was this. The trap was a wish. This is someone who is looking for a reunion. This is a wish for a reunion. It's been really holding you back. It's been holding back your opportunities for other people to come in, or it could be, if it's to do with work, for other opportunities to come to you. You can really build something here, Virgo, if you go with that. You've probably been feeling it if you go with that. Change isn't really a big enough word for it. It is really a transformation. Ooh, that's the card for you. Isn't that weird? The same cards come up even though I shuffle them really well. This is a lush card for you here, Virgo. Angelic help, miraculous aid. I'm going to learn these cards really quickly if the same ones keep coming up. So for you, Virgo, this is a great card in this situation for you. Always allies and never challengers, the winged wise ones represent the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This represents divine intervention, the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. Have faith whatever your circumstances, Virgo. Heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. These are translated within you as inspired thoughts, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing these thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. It's a powerful reading for you, Virgo. I get it. I can really feel it. I can really feel it. Some of you, it's been a very painful transition, and I am really, really feeling it here. Really feeling it, Virgo. But I honestly can also feel it's been a real deep lesson. Good things will be coming out of it. It doesn't feel like that now. Ooh. Virgo, one card just fell out for you. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give it to you because it fell out. The jealousy card. Some of you, if you've broken up with somebody, you may be worrying that they're going to meet somebody else, or worrying what's happening, or just having jealousy as a feature in your life. Again, if you can learn to try and put that to one side and just have some faith in the divine guidance. You are being watched over. Very powerful healing for you, very emotional. Love that reading for you. I know it's painful, but I love that reading. Libra. Lovely Libra. So remember, you can watch if you've got sun, moon or rising for each sign. Right, Libra, let's have a look. Ooh. Very nice. King of Pentacles. The Sun, Major Arcana. Nice card. And the Six of Swords. This card has featured a lot this month. It's in all my monthly readings. It came up in, I think, 8 out of the 12 astrological readings I did this month. So Libra, some of you have been working very hard on something. Starting a business maybe, but it feels more like something that's already established to do with material money. Maybe help or a gift from like a father figure. But either way, very good news for like saving, keeping things, being steady, being patient, being rational, being calm and building. Nice. Others of you, if it's to do with love, you could be involved with an earth sign person, someone who is slow and steady and reliable. Nice. You have the Sun at the moment, Libra, which is a fantastic card. It just lights up all of any reading. It means that you'll be feeling really in yourself, really zippity-doo-dah is the kind of way I like to put it with the Sun. You'll also be feeling things are much clearer. There's not so much illusion with the Sun. Sun comes out, things are as they are. It's not like the Moon where things are in shadow. It's where things are lit and obvious and bright and warm, and you can feel it on your skin. It's nice. It's a huge release for you, Libra. Now you also have the Six of Swords. This card, one of the nicer sword cards. This has somebody who's put all his troubles in the boat and he's sailing away from choppy waters to calmer waters. Now for some of you, because in the Rider-Waite Tarot, this card has a ferryman who's ferrying a woman and a child. He's kind of helping them. For some of you, this person is helping you to get out of some kind of slight bother that you've been in. I don't think it's anything too major, but it's somebody like a father figure, a boss, probably a male influence, who's just been steering things for you. Hi, Roxy. Okay, I'm going to do a love card for you, Libra. Ooh, we got a shy card. It's hiding. Ooh, Libra. Fear. Some of you are living in fear. Some of you are fearful that you might be single for a long time, that you're not going to meet anybody. Some of you are in a relationship where I think you spend a lot of time worrying if that person's going to leave you. Now, I would shuffle these, but I really want this card. Interesting. And for some of you, I think it's fear around money as well. Fear around money, and I'm getting for some of you it's money connected with a relationship. Now let's have a look what the Metal King. You got the Metal King. It's pretty cool. It sounds a bit harsh though, doesn't it? Let's have a look, Libra. The Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you his impenetrable shield of protection. Great. In fact, this goes really well with this king helping you. No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you won't be hurt. This ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable that task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and another begins. Others' emotions are not yours, no matter how empathetic you may be. Another of the Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have healthy self-esteem. It's a good time to shine, like the sun, and be proud of what you've accomplished. I'm loving that, Libra. That's a sweet reading for you. You don't need this fear. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. See, I'm shuffling these cards, but often the same cards are coming up, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? You've got to go with the flow. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. Just shifting my chair. I got the most uncomfortable chair ever. I need to change it. I need like a red velvet kind of chair. Oh, yes. Ooh, Scorpio. That one's trying to hide, but it's going to come out. Yep, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, all rising. Scorpio. Interesting cards for you. Judgment in the reverse. That's interesting. Two of Swords. Still the Two of Swords for you, Scorpio. I've had this energy for you for ages in your Scorpio readings. No, Roxy, I haven't done Pisces yet. I'm going through in order. Three of Swords in the reverse. We like this in the reverse. Scorpio, for you, this has already happened. Whatever the hurt is, the wound has been inflicted already. This is in the past. This can be anything from a fallout with a friend. It can be a third party in a relationship, betrayal, cheating. That's why you've got, this is Clytemnestra and her lover killing King Agamemnon, her husband, so she's having an affair with this guy and they conspire to get rid of him. Not as dramatic as that, but it can denote cheating in a relationship, betrayal. But this has already gone. This situation is past. This has already happened. But still, Scorpio, you're kind of stuck. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's kind of... It's the card of 1 minute you hate them, 1 minute you love them. Or if it's to do with a job, 1 minute you want to leave, 1 minute you want to stay. It's a stalemate. With this card, in the Rider-Waite, the person's actually wearing a blindfold. With this card, the reason you can't make a decision, in inverted commas, is because you're not aware of everything yet. If there has been cheating, betrayal, or anything going on behind your back, Scorpio, then you are not party to all the facts. You have a full moon coming up, don't you? I believe it's on May the 10th. I'm tired, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think that will really crack it like an egg, the whole lot. Until then, you won't be able to move on or make a decision, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being in this energy. Judgment in the reverse. Some of you, Scorpio, are poring over what you've done, what you've said, how you could have done it differently, how you could have changed the past, how you could possibly change the future. You're very caught up in this judging yourself energy. You don't need to judge yourself. That's not going to do you any good. I'm going to first take one of these for you. This is Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Scorpio. My brand new Oracle pack that arrived today. Thudded on the doormat. Ripped it open. And thought, I'm using these tonight. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Scorpio, you've got Gaia's Garden in reverse. Talking of the lady gardens as we were earlier on. Fruition, abundance and reaping what you sow. Let's have a look. This is going to be a challenging one, Scorpio, I can already tell. When Gaia appears as a challenging position in her garden, she gently points out you've forgotten to give back to the world. Perhaps you've been expecting fruit to fall from the tree while you rest below its leaves. It's very gardeny, this one. Gardens require tending, water and food for soil. Everything you have within you is needed in the world. Don't underestimate the power of what you have to offer. So some of you have just been feeling very low self-esteem, Scorpio. Timely effort is called for when Gaia challenges you to help in the garden. Ask not what you will get, but what you can give. You'll be pleasantly surprised by this change of perception. Be careful not to procrastinate too much, or the window of opportunity might close. Yet even if you do miss this one, as long as you're willing to help in the garden, you will most certainly see another. Now my feelings, Scorpio, and they have been this for a while, is that you have endured this Three of Swords as well. There has been whatever's gone on and it's painful, and you have been caught between a rock and a hard place. You have been in this sea of indecision, but I feel coming up to this Scorpio full moon, that's the right place to be. It's just annoying. It's just really... You feel like you should be doing something and you feel like you should be making something happen, and some of you have been suffering a low self-esteem from this as well. You've taken a hit and you've been wounded. Ooh. Come this full moon, it's going to be very healing for you, and also quite it's going to blast away what is no longer needed. You won't have to make that decision. That decision will be made. Hey! And look what's waiting after that full moon when you clear away all of this. This is a great card. This never comes up. This is for you, Scorpio. Happiness. True happiness. This is the kind of feeling when you've been, can I say shat on? When you've been dumped, when somebody's really used and abused a bit, you know? And you feel like crap, you feel like you're never going to meet anyone, you feel like you look like crap, you don't want to go out, all of those things. And then you meet someone out of the blue, and when at the time when you thought you were least ready for a relationship, when your heart is actually broken. But do you know what? When your heart is broken, your heart is open. Nice card, Scorpio. Hearts are open for business. That's a lovely card. Look at the colours of it as well. So beautiful. Nice. Sagittarius. Saggy. Oh yes, it's you. And you. Oh, we've got one hiding. Oh. Ooh, Saggy. So some of you are Scorpio and Saggy, as in Scorpio, Saggy rising, Saggy, Scorpio rising, or moon, because you got the same card in the same position as Scorpio and I shuffled really well. So this energy is crossing over. This is the same again. This is looking back, the card of what could I have done differently, what could I do differently in the future, but thinking of yourself in a bit of a negative spin. Don't be thinking of yourself like that. Don't be judging yourself like that. Don't be self-critical like that. Some of you, again, with the Eight of Pentacles, Sagittarius, are looking at how much work you've put into something. It could be a job or it could be a relationship, and thinking, my God, was it all worth it? You're definitely too down on yourself. And also got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, this energy that you've got, the energy of raking back over and thinking, what could I have done differently? And I never get it right. And I should have done this and I should have done that, is definitely attracting negativity towards you. And it could be that you've put a lot of effort into something and it hasn't worked out, but at the same time, everything definitely is worth its value, even the negative stuff. And unfortunately, and I don't know why this is, and I wish I did, the negative stuff teaches us the deeper lessons sometimes, and also does pave the way for the positive stuff. It's all about the contrast. It's just not an easy place to be. But don't be so hard on yourself, Sagittarius. Ooh, that card for you. Ooh. Yeah, you're feeling restless. You've got the restless tree in reverse. I'll show it you on the right way up, otherwise it doesn't make much sense. I love the look of this card. This is a sort of woman sleeping under a tree. Now you've got it in the reverse. I feel like you're moving between wanting to get something done, wanting to do something, wanting to make it happen, but also admonishing yourself all the time. Why didn't you do it this way? I never get it right. That kind of feeling. And you don't deserve that, Saggy. Yeah. The resting tree appearing as a challenge asks you to consider if you're so frenetic that all you can think about is how stressed you are. Running around, overdoing anything makes you into a human doing, not a human being. I quite like that. Might have to have a t-shirt with that on. This is a sign to be careful, or you could become ill, or at least very much unable to enjoy your life. Be still. It's time to meditate. Take time out, or you'll make mistakes that you might regret. Don't worry, all the things you're trying to manage, Freudian slip, all the things you're trying to manage will still be there, when you're ready to move forward again. Only then you'll have a clearer head with which to think. Message loud and clear, Saggy. Be kind to yourself. Let's do you a love card. Nope. That one. That's nice. Healing card of commitment. Some of you are having time out from a relationship and it's a good thing because you can come back together again. Some of you may have somebody who's at a bit of a long distance but who is coming to visit. And some of you, it's just a commitment to leaving someone behind, I get loud and clear, but in a good way, in a sweet way. And for some of you, if you are sort of seeing somebody or dating, it could move on to that next level, but don't push it. If you're feeling restless about it and you're feeling wanting to do something, don't push it. Cool your jets, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn. My lovely Capricorn. Capricorns have been going through it recently. For some reason I had a flurry of private readings for Capricorns. And there's a lot going on. I've got Moon in Capricorn. It's the only grounded energy I've got. I really appreciate my Moon in Capricorn. Let's have a look for you, Cap. Oh, I want that top one for a start. I'm always funny about taking the cards off the top and the bottom, and I don't know why. That one. Okay. So 3 cards from the Mythic Tarot for you, Capricorn. Wow. Strong cards again. So this is for this weekend, but really these readings, whenever you hear it, is the right time for you. Actually, I quite like this reading. 5 of Cups in reverse, Capricorn. Getting over something, something that's upset you, something that's disappointed. It's about emotional disappointment. Now this is in reverse, and I like that. Now also we've got big old moon shining there in the background. A healing moon in Scorpio coming up on the 10th of May. Feel this is a good thing for you. This can really move you on. Some of you have been involved with an air sign. This is Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, and it's in the reverse. If this card is in the reverse, it's sometimes the more negative qualities of the air sign, such as kind of stubbornness and coldness sometimes, and an inability to connect with feelings and heart. And sometimes it can be in a bad way, or on the wrong side of them, sarcasm and slight cruelty, just delivering messages to you in quite a cold way, or just really just rejection, being unavailable to you. Now Capricorn, nice card in the middle. Loving the Ace of Cups. That hasn't come up for a while. So for some of you, a new romance on the horizon, quite a big deal. Meeting somebody that you actually do connect with. That is one big old cup. This is emotional fulfillment. It could be also a card just for getting back in touch with yourself, as in feeling good about yourself again, but mostly this is to do with love coming in. If it's to do with reunion, it could be someone coming back to you and confessing something to you, I get. Confessing they've missed you. So for some of you, this is a successful reunion. But for some of you, yeah, it's a new. I'm going to draw another card on that, actually. Let's have a look. I think one of the cats might be at the door. This one. Oh, we like this. This is great. 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. This again is having been hurt by an air sign person probably, or in a very air sign way, really wounded by something. This is now passing out. This is dropping out of your life. The power this person had over you is decreasing as the Ace of Cups comes in. We like that. Good for you, Capricorn. You've had a rocky road. You really have. Right then. Ooh. Love card for you. Ooh. Right. This doesn't come up very often. This is a problem card and it's lust. And this is a man looking at kind of nudie pictures. So this is a bit of a one-way gender street, I'm afraid, this one. So some of you did have a problem with someone maybe looking at porn or other women or lusting after other women, or some element of lust is a problem, or when you were involved with the air sign person, you frankly fancied the pants off them even though it wasn't healthy. I mean, sexual chemistry has no... sometimes it's just there, isn't it? And you know it's not good for you, but what can you do about that? That's the animal side of us, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be you. Again, how can this happen? Some of you must be crossing over into other signs because we've got the resting tree again. Although this time in the uprights. Lovely, Capricorn. I like that. The resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key. It asks you to slow down, sit back, watch the roses bloom and watch the birds feed in the meadow. We like this. This isn't the time to forge ahead. You may not be taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. Easy to say but hard to do, Capricorn. When the resting tree appears, it signals you've done all you can. It's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold of its own accord. You've earned the right. Amazing ideas will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done. When you think nothing's happening, that's when everything's happening, Capricorn. I like this reading for you, especially the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse. Great. Aquarius. Let me just shuffle those cards a minute, please. If you can hear shouting next door, it's my son on his Xbox. Seems to spend all night shouting on the Xbox. Right, Aquarius. You've also had... If you are an Aquarius and you haven't checked out your May 2017 monthly reading, check it out. It was deep. It wore me out, that reading. It really did. It was so deep. It almost... Sometimes you do a reading and you can feel you can feel the depth of it. You can feel the channeling of it. It definitely went to somewhere, that reading. So if you have Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, check it out. It was... Whew, yeah. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh. Yes, you. Your cards are really hard to choose. I'm going to shuffle a bit more. I got one. Oh, I knew they needed to fall on the floor. Okay. Wow, you got strong cards, Aquarius. Crumbs. Okay. Oh, okay. He pops up again. Justice in the reverse, Aquarius. Again. The Hierophant. Ten of Cups in the reverse. And that natty old King of Swords popping up for you as well, Aquarius. Justice. Not gone your way. Something hasn't gone your way. For some of you, it could actually be to do with legal things. It could be to do with authority, you know, divorce or anything to do with a legal situation. But for others, it's just damn unfair. Something unfair has happened. It's like it's kind of happened to you, if that makes sense. And for a lot of you, it is to do with the relationship, because we got the Ten of Cups. You were promised this, Aquarius. You were promised the whole enchilada. And this is now in the reverse. Someone hasn't delivered. Some of you are involved with an air sign, or at least that's, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe another Aquarius, or a Gemini or a Libra. It could be any of them, but I'm feeling some kind of lack of communication. I don't know if someone's giving you the silent treatment, or is just utterly unavailable and it's causing you a massive amount of frustration. But there's definitely been some kind of letdown. Now you've got the Hierophant as well. For some of you, it's definitely to do with divorce or legal matters or something. Now the Hierophant represents Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. But at the same time, the Hierophant is also Chiron the healer in this pack. And this represents your own personal philosophy. Chiron, as the healer, would invite you to the cave, as it were, and then mentor you in order for you to discover your own philosophy. This situation with this person who has been cold and frozen you out, this situation is deeper than just this person. This goes back to your family history. This goes back to old patterns. These are familiar patterns to you. Someone else gave you the silent treatment. Someone else didn't pay you the attention. Someone else you needed to beg for approval when it should have been given freely and unconditionally. Not receiving unconditional love, that's a double negative. You needed to receive unconditional love at an earlier time in your life, and you are used to this feeling. That's why it hurts so much. It's not all belonging to this person. Some of it is for you to draw your boundaries. You need to draw your boundaries. You need to stop seeking the attention of this person. It doesn't mean that they won't come back to you. In fact, you have a greater chance if you stop seeking their attention. This is just channeled messages that I'm getting, so I'm giving them. With some of this relationship situation, sorry, it's coming quicker than I can say it, all is not lost, but you need to give this person a lot of space and give yourself a lot of love. The more you pursue them, the less they will give you. But you also need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. Can this person give you what you need? Can this person look after your heart? Can this person give unconditional love? Or when the going gets difficult, are they going to withdraw every time and put you under this kind of pressure that makes you feel so small, Aquarius? You don't want to feel small. But it is a familiar feeling. It's tapping into something, an old pattern. Oh, yes. Oh my God, you got love cards flying all over the place. Right, we got 3 cards. You got some nice love cards as well. See, this is a mixed bag. The first card that really flew out is manipulation. The silent treatment you're getting from this person is manipulative, and you need to be careful. There is genuine love connection with this person as well. It's a contradiction. That's why it feels weird. It's not just straightforward good or bad. It's a contradiction. Openness is the key, but it needs to be on both sides. You are dying to fling open the door and tell them what's in your heart, but your heart needs safekeeping, and also they need to also be open with you. And it may be that they will always be closed and you will always be trying, and that will be difficult in the long term. But yes, they do love you. There's the message. Okay, I'm looking at Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for you. Very interesting. You've got the Camel Boy, small steps and asking for help, and you've got this in the reverse. So it's a challenge. The Camel Boy challenges you to stop the course of action you're on and get busy with mundane chores. Nothing can happen right now to move you forward in your inquiry any more quickly, Aquarius. This is time to chop wood and carry water. Get busy. In other words, leave off this person. Get them out of your radar just for a bit. It doesn't mean rejecting them. It just means concentrating on you. Attend to your home, wash your car, declutter the closets. Spring cleaning is in order. You may also need to spring clean your thoughts. You might need to reset those old patterns of abandonment and needing someone's attention. Give yourself attention. Meditation would help too. That said, if you do all the small things now, the big ones are accomplished as if by magic, and always when you stop trying to do everything at once and all by yourself. Another message is a warning to stop trying to do everything single-handedly, expecting no one will ever come to help. Try letting them. Now is time to relinquish control. Always deep readings for you at the moment, Aquarius. You have got a lot going on. Be kind to yourself, though. And definitely turn away from giving all your energy to this and your thoughts to this person. Put them back onto yourself, and you'd be surprised. They'll be able to feel it if it's genuine. Pisces. Pisces. Let's have a look for Pisces. I know, I so want to say it, but I don't want to nick his catchphrase. Pisces all the way. I love it when he says that. Dave, now what's he called? Denkar, you know what he's called. Dave somebody. He's a great astrologer, actually. And he always starts his Pisces with Pisces all the way. Good, Dave Camer. Thank you. Right, my lovely, lovely Pisces, including me. And yes, I know I've not been delivering the nicest Pisces readings recently. No one has. I've been looking at, obviously I look at quite a lot of Pisces readings. Woo! Oh, great. One card flew on the floor. Yeah, all the Pisces readings have been rough, haven't they? This month and last month and the last few months. Anyway, let me not be negative. Come on, Pisces. Ooh. Really hard to choose cards for Pisces. Oi, oi, oi. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go with one more. You, loud and clear. Oh! Okay, Pisces, you can tune out now if you want to. I still have to hear my own reading. Oh my God. 5 of Swords. this card. This is some kind of still wounding or betrayal or something. Oh, you're not heading in the tube, Neptune. Oh my God, no, Neptune, you'll have to play it back afterwards. Disappearing into the tube. It's always that time. Ah, hi Susan, also in the UK. Hello again. 5 of Swords, Pisces. The 5 is an unstable number. There is still some elements of an old betrayal or something that's just been hanging around with this series of eclipses, and I want to swear, but what can I say? It's still there. It's still knocking around. Part of it is to do with us, Pisces, because we have this Hanged Man, and this has been knocking around a lot as well. This is to do with not clearing out, not keeping house, not, if there are people in our lives who are no good for us, we still haven't cut them out properly. We still haven't drawn the line. We are still, look at this other card, look. 8 of Swords, a prison of our own making to a certain extent. We are still choosing to stay within the swords. We're still choosing to stay trapped. Still choosing to stay trapped. It's difficult, Pisces, isn't it? Because we've been bashed about from pillar to post with these eclipses. Things have changed, but I still feel more like the Scorpio full moon will also be healing for us. It's in a fellow water sign. It's going to kind of wash out the last of that kind of poison. That's what it is. It's residual poison. 3 of Cups. Some of us have not been getting out there and socialising either, which is not surprising considering the cards we've been having. We probably want to stay in bed, Pisces. Some of us have not been seeing our friends and just socialising and just having a nice time and just getting out there and just unloading and chit-chatting. We're still in this Hanged Man energy. I genuinely can say, Pisces, I can feel a change. I can feel change in the air, especially coming up from about mid-May. I can feel it all underneath, but I know that we're not there yet. That's what that Hanged Man energy is. Just remember, when you feel like nothing's happening, that's when everything is happening. You. Let's have a look at a wisdom of the hidden realms. Again, yeah, you see, look, the Metal King. Discipline, armour and boundaries. Always challenging for us. The Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you his impenetrable shield of protection. Yeehaw! No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you will not be hurt. Yes! This ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. Yes. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable that task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and another begins, even if it's someone from the past, Pisces. Others' emotions are not yours. Pisces has a real problem with this because we feel other people's emotions. We live other people's emotions. And empathy, no matter how empathic you may be. Another of the Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have healthy self-esteem. It's a good time to shine and be proud of what you've accomplished. And I have to say, I can see a lot of people talking about hermit cards. Same here. I'm a really sociable person, really sociable Pisces, but I've not been going out with my friends as much as normal and socialising. I've just been, particularly in the winter, with all these eclipses, I've been feeling like just keeping myself to myself, which is not me. And it's not Pisces, but I think we've just been feeling a little bit bombed. I really feel that's going to pick up after the Scorpio full moon. I really do. But at the moment, we're still here. Oh, we can't have that. That card's... Hang on, let me shuffle. Love card for Pisces. good, people. I tell you what, before I did this reading, I was feeling so tense. I had such a tense, long day, and I was thinking, God, I don't know if I've got the energy to do the reading. But doing this reading has really perked me up. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Ooh. Got a little love card. Oh, Pisces. Physician, heal thyself. Look what we get. Self-worth. Take a picture of this card, Pisces. This is what it's all about. This is where the magic begins. This is what we need to be doing. It's been a bit difficult, hasn't it, on the self-worth front. Partly because eclipses, they lift things up from the bottom and they scatter them everywhere. That's what's been happening. This is what we need, Pisces. We can't get away from it. This is what the last 2 years of eclipses has been all about. It's a deep lesson for us to learn, but nevertheless the most essential lesson in life. I'm working on that too. We're all working on that. It's a constant project, isn't it? So everybody, do check out your May 2017 readings that are on the playlist. They're pretty deep for each sign. And also, I will go back and upload this and timestamp it. I know I didn't for the last one, but I was just too knackered. So do check out my daily tarot readings, which are for each astrological sign. I'm losing my voice now. And also I do this weekend reading on a Friday. Probably will always do it live stream because it uploads quicker and it's fun and I like the live aspect of it. If you want a private reading, you can book one in my description box below. And otherwise, I will see you soon. Okay, thanks everybody. It's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. Namaste. I can also do Bollywood namaste. See you soon, everybody. Bye.